Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Buffalo Bills vs. New York Jets. Last week, the Buffalo Bills faced off against the Houston Texans in a closely contested battle that had fans on the edge of their seats. The game took a dramatic turn when quarterback Josh Allen took a hard hit and hit his head on the ground, leaving him momentarily dazed as he was escorted into the medical tent. His quick return raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about the decision-making process surrounding player safety. Addressing the situation later, Allen told ESPN reporter Elena Getzenberg, "I can only control what I can control. What we talked about there, they deemed me clear to play. And that's what happened. That's as deep as I'll get into it." Fortunately for Bills fans, he is not in the league's concussion protocol and is set to face the New York Jets. Despite a solid start to the season, Allen is averaging only 189 passing yards per game, but he has been efficient in managing turnovers, with 8 touchdown passes and no interceptions to his name. He remains a dual-threat quarterback, contributing an average of 32 rushing yards per game, along with 2 rushing touchdowns. However, he will face a tough challenge against the Jets, who rank second in the NFL for yards allowed per game at just 255.8. New York has excelled at limiting explosive plays and keeping opposing offenses in check throughout the season. Compounding the Bills' challenges, their already thin receiving core is further depleted by injuries. Key weapons like Khalil Shakir, Curtis Samuel, and Ryan Hollins are all listed as questionable, placing increased pressure on Allen. Given this situation, it's likely that Buffalo will adopt a run-heavy game plan against the Jets. Expect to see Allen's rushing contributions ramp up as he looks to navigate the defense and create offensive opportunities. James Cook, the Bills' top running back, has been a reliable option, averaging 61.8 rushing yards per game with 4 touchdowns this season. He showcased his scoring ability with 3 touchdowns in the first half against Miami in Week 2, although he has found the end zone just twice in the last 3 games. If Shakir is unable to play due to his ankle injury, tight end Dalton Kincaid and wide receiver Keon Coleman may become Allen's primary targets in the passing game. Given these factors, I anticipate a more conservative offensive approach from the Bills, which will likely lead to a lower yardage output for Allen. Therefore, my first player prop is Josh Allen under 197.5 passing yards. Expect a strategic battle that favors the ground game as both teams look to assert their will on the field. The New York Jets face an interesting challenge in their ground game this season, with 2 options out of the backfield: Breece Hall, a speedy playmaker, and Braylon Allen, a powerful rookie out of Wisconsin. However, neither back has surpassed 200 rushing yards through the first 4 games, managing a combined total of 3 touchdowns. While the Jets find themselves struggling offensively, ranking 27th in the league with an average of just 18.6 points per game, their defense has been a bright spot. They boast the 7th best defense in the NFL, allowing a mere 17.0 points per game. This defensive prowess is bolstered by standout players like Quinnen Williams, a formidable 6 feet 3 inches, 300-pound defensive tackle known for his ability to stop the run. In the secondary, Sauce Gardner excels as a lockdown corner, contributing 16 tackles and 2 pass breakups this season. Meanwhile, linebacker Jamion Sherwood leads the team with 40 tackles, and edge rusher Will McDonald has made a significant impact with 6 sacks, ranking 2nd in the league. With Todd Downing stepping in as the new play caller, fans can expect a strategic shift that may favor Allen more prominently in the red zone. Downing, known for his success with Derrick Henry during his tenure in Tennessee, has a proven track record of effectively calling rushing plays, especially with a powerful back like Allen. If the Jets can advance into the red zone and get inside the 5-yard line, look for Allen to be the go-to option for those crucial rushing attempts. Given the Bills' recent struggles defensively, allowing a higher number of points in recent weeks, this could create a prime opportunity for Allen to punch it in for a touchdown. Therefore, my second player prop pick is Braylon Allen to score an anytime touchdown. With a combination of a new play-calling strategy and the Jets' push for red zone success, Allen has the potential to capitalize on this opportunity and help propel his team forward. The Buffalo Bills started the season strong, winning their first 3 games by an impressive average of 21.3 points. However, things have taken a turn for the worse as they head into their 3rd consecutive road game, having lost their last 2 contests by an average margin of 9 points. In their most recent outing, the Bills' offense struggled, mustering only 276 total yards and a mere 126 through the air. Contributing to their woes, they managed just 16 first downs and converted only 3 of 14 third downs. While they ranked 22nd in the league with 299.8 total yards per game, their scoring ability has kept them afloat, averaging 28.4 points, good for 3rd best in the NFL. James Cook stood out in the last game, rushing for a season-high 80 yards and adding a touchdown, bringing his season total to 4. However, his status for the upcoming game is uncertain after he missed Friday's practice due to a toe injury, adding another layer of complexity to the Bills' game plan. On the other side, the New York Jets are undergoing a significant shift after a disappointing 2-3 start, prompting the team to fire head coach Robert Saleh. Defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich has taken the reins, marking a new chapter for the team as they move past the tumultuous relationship between Saleh and quarterback Aaron Rodgers. In recent weeks, the Jets' offense has struggled to find its rhythm, averaging only 13 points and 251 yards per game. Their ground game faltered significantly in London last week, accumulating just 36 rushing yards, while Rodgers tossed 3 interceptions, including 2 in the first half. Despite these challenges, Rodgers has completed 61% of his passes over the season, averaging 218.6 yards per game with 7 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. The rivalry between the Bills and Jets adds an extra layer of intrigue. Last season, the 2 teams split their series, with each winning at home. Their matchup in New York was a nail-biter, ending in overtime with the Jets edging out the Bills 22-16. Although Buffalo has a 7-3 record against the Jets in their last 10 encounters, the recent games have been more competitive, particularly with Rodgers leading the charge in New York. Despite his recent struggles, Rodgers is known for his resilience and will likely be motivated to bounce back under Ulbrich's leadership. His past 3 games have seen him throw for at least 225 yards, indicating he may be regaining his form just in time for this matchup. Given the Jets' potential for a renewed focus and motivation with their new coach, combined with Buffalo's recent struggles and injuries, I believe the Jets will cover the spread at plus 2.5 points. The stage is set for an intense showdown, and New York may very well rise to the occasion. These 2 tend to get down and dirty when they meet up, noted by their 5 straight games which have hit on the under. The Bills' offense may be 3rd in the NFL with 28.4 points per game, but they have mustered just 15 per game over the last 2 weeks. New York's offense has also played its worst football over the last 2 weeks. The Jets' new coach will be more defensive-minded, which will likely allow Rodgers to be a lot more in control of what the offense does on a play-by-play basis. That might be a little sloppy out of the gate, though I do think Rodgers finds a nice rhythm in this game. Josh Allen's lack of weapons is starting to come to the forefront as the season has progressed for the Bills, and the team may also be without their top running back in this game. The under is 8-2 in the last 10 games between the teams. Take the under 41 points.